Mandala means, taking the essence, which we need to take the most important thing in one's life to get to free from cyclic existence and attain the happiness and peaceful life. That is the main things that we need to adopt it. That is the mandala real means taking the essence. So when we construct the mandalas, we have to familiar with the specific Buddha compassions, with the reflections and how the mandala it represents, and with the thinking of his qualities. And due to having such kind of facility and such kind of the thinkings that we have, and through that we can get much more peace and happiness in our daily life.
It's my pleasure to welcome the Tibetan monks of the Drepung Loseling Monastery. They're currently touring the United States, offering the mystical arts of Tibet. And we're so pleased to host them this week as they create mandala sand painting. And I will let them introduce themselves.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I would like to say something on behalf of the Mystical Arts of Tibet, a group of Drepung Loseling Monastery in South India, and we are really happy to be here, and we are really proud to be here to present our unique culture and the traditions that we have a chance to hear. And before our monks, we have something problems on the presentations, like mandalas that we are creating. Mandala is that we are creating now. We will creating this like Avalokiteshvara mandala. Tibetan we call generics, which possess the hundreds, thousands arms, and these thousands arms can be contribute or help to many sentient beings, many peoples, whenever they want simultaneously. And our Avalokiteshvara is a mandala, is one deity, and it has many entourage when creating the mandala here. And there are 4 steps to here when they perform the pujas or pujas. The first step, which before we have to examine the site before we construct the mandala, and our house, and they have already decided to construct the mandala here, and also the deities and the specific deities like our Avalokiteshvara that will be invoked here when we recite the mantras and or the chanting, and to appreciate or invoke them. And second, also with permission from the deities with chanting and rituals, and through that deity will be here, but it is invisible. We cannot see whether the deity, but when we chanting, deity will be here, and through the chanting, the deities once invoke here, and they arrive here, the deities are with us. And after the deities invoke on all the creations and successful, then we will bless the mandalas, what we created, creating mandalas over here. And mandala is like it's a Sanskrit term which means like a center and the surroundings, and specific deities like Avalokiteshvara reside in the center, and there's so many entourage that will be seen when the completion of mandalas, and all people you can see. And we are really happy to be here to present our cultures and the mandalas, all the things that we have, and especially in the closing ceremony, I think it's Thursday and 1:30, and you all gather here, then we can perform the closing ceremony, and we will be really happy to be here. And whenever you have questions on the mandalas, we will be available here. Then you can ask the questions, then we will give response. And we have also programs like mandalas, symbol of mandalas, the explanation in the theaters on the 6th and we will explain how the mandalas represents and what iconographies represents. We will explain you in details. And mandala, that you will be understood how the Tibetan monks construct the mandalas. And for the first person, then if you haven't seen such kind of things, construction of mandala, then you will be amazed. And when you understand something about the mandala's iconography, then you will understood some important point how they represent. The mandala that we are creating is mainly for to get healings and harmonies within oneself, and also we can also familiar with the deities, and once who have familiar with the deities, especially like Avalokiteshvara, Buddha compassion, so you can also be visualized as the deities and also act as the compassion toward all sentient beings. Once we have followed this kind of ways, so we will be happy when to see everyone, and no one get angry. So that's kind of the attitude, that kind of habit we can apply to other people. So thank you so much. And they will start the prayer and enjoy the prayer. Okay? now our monks, they will draw the line, and they base on the line, and they will construct a mandala with the charcoal, the metal funnel that you can see here. And when they construct the mandala, they have to be very mindful with the scripture that has mentioned in 2,500 years ago in the Buddhist scripture, with the reflection of its meaning, and so they can construct the mandala here. Thank you so much.
Welcoming our guest speaker, Uza Ninpochi, and our interpreter and spokesperson, Tanzing Punjab. I hope I'm saying the names correctly. And they are ready to speak with us.
Tashi Dilek, it means good luck. And firstly, I'm very happy and enjoy I get this opportunity to lecture or say something for you. And I have 1 hour for speech, 7:30 to 8:30. And almost 50 minutes I want to say about my topic was simulation and meaning of the mandala. So I want to say about the mandala and how I can do, I want to say. After that, I want to say which is mandala meaning is what connection is our life. Mandala meaning is what is the important and what relative our lives. I want to say something, few words for that. And after 10 minutes for if you have some questions about the mandala and about the consciousness and about the nature things, that's all. First, I want to introduce myself a little bit. And my name is Musa Tulku, Rinpoche, Tenzin, Ngawang, Loden. Quite long. Okay, and I was born in India, and I was joined in my monastery, which is Buddhist philosophy University of monastic in India. I was 9 years old, and more than 20 years I learned about the meaning of mandala, which is very relative with consciousness and nature things. And yeah, that's all. And my English is broken, so he's the good one, and he helped me. Okay, and I want to, this 50 minutes, I want to learn about something for you, and I don't want to waste this time with you, with us. So that's all. Thank you. Yeah, I should do this.
Good evening. My name is Tanzing Kunchok Penny. I'm from spend mostly time in South India studying Buddhist philosophy. And I was born in North India, Himachal Pradesh, near to the Manali. Perhaps maybe you know the place. This is a very famous place. And at the age of 9, I went to South India to study Buddhist philosophy and spend mostly time over there studying. With that also, I have chances to study on the modern the language like English and some other languages. And we are here and for the 1 year tour of the monastery. The tour name is Mystical Arts of Tibet group. We have 2 groups. One is the bigger group and another one small group. And our group, bigger group, they present not only the mandala programs but also performance, like a very ancient tradition performance that the culture still preserving in Tibetan communities, and that we
presenting in the bigger groups. In our small groups, we mostly present in the mandala programs what deal with, as Rinpoche said, in our consciousness and how we connected with the peoples and the mandalas that represents everything. So our Rinpoche gives talk on this mandala, symbolism of mandala. Then I will interpret what the Rinpoche said. Thank you.
Ta thambo de la jingo se mandala di la ane mandala ring minda ka shis jingo res.
Actually, mandala is one is Sanskrit terms, and it has 4 difference, and to say its meaning and to how its presence. It has 4 mandalas.
Mandala said that the Shema will go to that. She told us she will not be able
Actually, there's mandala. There are different kind of interpretations of the words, the terms mandala. But according to the expression based on the tantric explanations, the mandala means taking the essence, which we need to adopt. We need to take it. What is the most sacred things? What the particular things that we need to adopt it? The taking essence.
So mandala dila tatambo redig mandala se jers. Tiko regan la remote tiba samge mandala dila relative mandala se res.
The first one mandala, which is called the color, the mandala, the painting on the fabric and canvas.
Ane niba dila ta nganzo tanda le lang jingor sa jo le ya lang was na mi do kanje ta nganzo namji injiga la juwa ko surda chasan ko do swe cha ge mandala chi yor ti ya sem la chi ngebo shu cha ya che do res.
And second, the mandalas, which is called as the 3-dimension mandalas. And the mandala, that's like we have the projection of the mind mandalas, which is called 3-dimension mandalas.
Sumba dila ta nganzo tanda dunsen ki jingol na nganzo tanda fe school la lu de ge tanda sand painting mandala se der di ane nganzo ta marble ki do direct to chena nganzo ta pe 틱당 된소 시샤치네 산지기 로니 동압장을 숭여바데 시샤지 로란주 아니 티 시샤치 안 도스치네마 아니 로에게 만달라디 아니 만달라 숨바데레스.
And third one mandala is currently we are doing as the mandala sand painting at the faith schools, and that kind of mandala is, it's been very long. It has long stories. It's the mandala is already been like 2,500 years ago that we are still preserving this kind of the traditions, and the monks constructing the mandala based on the drawing, the line and stanzas, which precisely Buddha Shakyamuni taught in his prescriptures.
다 타마디 만달라 시바디 something 진고세드레스 디 카르스나 만달라기 된다디 소소기 셈나로라 지마치진 차르데디 something 진고세드레스 다 만달라 오네스나면도 소소 미즈나란 저예바스나면도 만달라디 시바디 차데그레스.
And fourth one is mandala, that is the concentration mandala, concentration of mandala. That whatever this the mandala with learn or that should be adopted in one's life, and to make it essence, to make it similar with one's life, and how can we spend the life, and that's kind of the study that we kind of study in that whatever the mandala said, we should be putting into our life and practicing it.
오늘 근데 시도다 진고 대시가 되기다 간제 춘된선하면도 고주선하면도 데 고사도 타마데 지간을 바보 그래서 안테네 인디 고 만달라 단다 딕토네 아니 지 만달라세 데 인드시 카리임바데 아니 디디지토 잡이 인스트는 데 스케치 보서.
And to be succinct holds the mandala that I explained, the four mandalas, and which we need to once we understood this kind of mandala, then all the in conclusion that kind of taking the one's life and
시가데 다 넘나 밥사다고 된다도 찍으래서.
And to conclude in only one sense, yeah, all the mandala that has expressed.
근데 인디 페나 진고 찍이 나로라 순도라면다 강아스 찍 담보데 레기요레스.
And when you see the mandala here, right? Mandala in there's different kind of colors. There's 5 different colors, and all the 5 different colors that represent different things.
근데 인디페나 춘도 담보데 춘도 까불레기레스.
And the first, the color that appear as the white.
그 춘도 까보여서 디타 만달라게 고쪼다드레스 연주사스나면도.
And the color, the white color, that is the man as the man to enter the doors and the mandalas.
디 가르친 거스나 샘기 시대 청거래서.
And that's the color, white color, that represent as the peaceful mind.
아니 초심바진 바세보 용거래서.
And the side, the color is the yellow.
디 가르친 거스나 제보 자제보 푸숨 쳐봐 되는지 청거래서.
And this yellow color represent as the profoundness and the vastness, and also is represent as the gathering the quality of all things.
드네다 단다 ngombo지도와 ngombo데 기타 가르친 거스나 델초 알틸라 담보 데초리양 ngombol레그레스.
And this side and the blue side, that also represents something.
ngombo데 가르친 거스나 다지 왕차 첨보다 아니지 니바 첨보 되는지 청거래서.
And this blue color represents like a very powerful powerful to control the things.
다 델라 some 장구든지 내가 그래서 초들라.
And this directions like the green color represents
장구디 가르친 거스나 작보다 되는지 청거래서.
and the green color represent as the wrathfuls and to control.
야, 참참나 지 시와고 톤에 마투나야 작보의 톤에 제거하기 내가 되는데 참참 연구해 그랬어.
And sometimes when we control in the peace, then we have to adopt the wrathful activities to control the someone's in positive ways, to bring in positive ways.
다니 지만디 다 가르친 거서나 만달라 이어디 지만디네 저 치고 그래서.
So the mandala men should be distinguished or represents. It's mainly from the center ones.
대인도 단다 지만들라 단다 메도 빼마지요 그래서.
And in this mandala here, it has the picture of lotus.
대인도 네 가르친 거서나 닝지다 compassion 선거 그래서.
And this lotus represents as the love and compassion.
다 디코라 만달라기 쳔기 단로단데 그래서.
And this is explanation based on the colorfuls.
쳔 컬러기 그래서. 다 드네 야도 진짜 시자위나 다 디타데 메레스.
If I explain in from the outside, and this is the fire.
그 매치 선거 되게 나로데 도지레스 세우데.
And second one, and the yellow, this is the vajra, it's diamonds. Vajra is Sanskrit term, it's vajra, diamond.
근데 나로 다양 양중권의 메도레스.
And third one is the Padma, in Padma, which Tibetan or Sanskrit term is Padma, then it's called the lotus petal.
근데 인도 다 디스코. 만조 내가 간지 제베 있나야? 아니 지기 탑다 시럽니 손든 되고 그래서 빼나 지 자지 남갈 포에 있나야? 쇼버찌기 풀투고 매워나신 답쇼 니된 제거와 나시 만조 내가 치중 간지 제베 있나야? 델라 탑직다 시럽직니 내버고 그래서.
So whatever we do and whatever we activate in the particular things activated in the tasks, then we have to do with the combination of wisdom and method.
근데 인도 다 당복이 타기 매디기 아니 wisdom 청그레스.
And the last one is the fire, which represent as the method.
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
디
Wisdom.
야 가지는 청거에서나 wisdom 레디 뭐 유코랑게 내땅 가리나야 natural 지여로 지마 지신 하 공견 지여로 들 wisdom 세그레스.
Wisdom, whatever the wisdom knows the everything, right? Wisdom, and whatever the need to understand, and wisdom is the best the things to
nature
to understand the nature on what is the presence and what is essence.
근데 인도 매기다 메세드 가르스는 거기 중국어 간데 있네 봐 메라테 아니고 잠에서여죠. 대내신 시랍되기 만족이 셈나로 내가 간데 있잖아. 될 몽바당 될 미셰바다 마릭발해줘라. 저거가 바까고 그래서.
And the fire is natural is like very hot and what fire can be destroy. Fire can be destroy not only the stuff but also or some other things on the fire can do that, right? And also including the wood and fans and everything. Fire can destroy it. Likewise, wisdom can also act as to dispel the darkness, and wisdom can do more things. Wisdom as the show as the fire, which can eliminate all the. And the fires like the light, the flames that could and also act as
dark.
Dispel the darkness.
Yeah.
And that's why fire represents as the wisdoms.
Tene ta ji tanda doji ta ko decision jaso meto pema jaso ro meto pema dige ko tap chango res.
And the lotus it represents as the method.
ko kande chango resna meto pema de kesa de ko chu soboji nal jige yona야 koran be changma shibuji ke res 당도 야올lumba ina tende res.
And how does the lotus represent as the method? Because it represents as the method because the lotus itself arises or origin from the dirty, from the muddy, right? So it's natural, it's very clean, and that's I understood the lotus origin from the muddy place. which I have seen in the India.
제가 전주 셈발라야 돼 전주 셈라야 돼 고담보 미 맞으나시 미치 주마직 this 지gnoro여서 negative thing 여서 din지라 미치게 고칼레 잠네 셈바상보 차베이나 그 beginning less 라죠 토마메발라죠 데마레스 din지네 칼레 잠네 전주 셈세야 차베이나 데 안에 카인다 오네드레스.
And autistic mind, like bodhicitta, and with Tibetan is the word is the Changchui sense, bodhicitta.
Compassion.
And compassionate heart, like autistic benefiting the, having the benefit, the thought of autistic to all sentient beings. That it's a one person that he or she also come from as human beings, like ordinary beings like us. And also has a lot of experience, like suffering, pain, many things.
제가 남바드다 그 suffering 요소 negative 요소 데 배충바레스 메도 빼마 짱마데다 심 넘버 다보데 배충바레스.
And the muddy, muddy is like a represent as the suffering, pain, and lotus it's represent as the pure and pure and pure mind and autistic mind. And so that's why and fire and lotus that represent as the method and wisdom.
제가 다 딘데 시두지 쳔게 거다 고 리모디 쳔된디 다직 니 두디시에베스 데 안에페 소소 미제날다 데와 카리어스 세베이나스 다 딩에시에스.
Now I have already briefly explained about the color and how it represents and how it deals with our daily life. That I have already explained. Now I want to explain how it's
dealing with and with our own life.
지단 진고 나로라다 천도 마무시우지 땡요 천도도 소다 마무시우지 땡요스.
Generally in the mandalas and mandala there has been stated or there has been displayed different kind of colors and different that designed or iconographies that represent in the mandalas.
대인 디페낭 언저 단다 랑가지 마침베이나 모라탄 침베이나 랑갈 traffic signal 마무시우지요레스.
For example, if you go through the way, the freeway, highway, anyways, then you will notice different signals and different the signals that you can see.
tenzola 천도 마보 윤고레 장구 윤고레 아니 단다 먼저 orange와 red green orange this now 숨지 윤고레스.
As you see when you're traveling, when you driving, you see the different color in the highway and the signals, green and yellow, blue, different signals.
Yeah. To hope the color tawina ko tendage resta.
When you see just like a normal thing, it's just like a signals.
Ina di nanglo la pe massive nanga yores.
But in the deep inside, in this signal, they have a very different significance,
important,
and different importance.
Science.
Yes, yeah.
Pena kagas publication by us migi so chap to pado andi nanglo tenda chang yores.
And how it's important is because it has a significance and deals with it can also act as to save the life. The symbolism, they save the life.
Green light and red light and orange light, they can save our life for the traffic signal. Like similarly to mandala, colors show our way to how we can do right thing and how we can do negative thing, remove from positive thing, and wisdom, math have something like that show us similarly to. Also GPS, ko nalola, ko ngombo da mabushi tengdo, digi tamasusun rosa da kawin tengdo, tenashin jingo nalola semgi samlo tambe ina soso shidide kawin mede ko nan tengo res.
Likewise, GPS, GPS is showing the way and where to go, what to go, and where
different colors,
where our destination. Likewise, mandala that also show the way where to go and where to achieve the happiness and where to achieve the final enlightenment. That show it's like a map.
Today in Dunganzo Keja Nod Duni Shiva in Zambulling din Nanola Uktang Chinjela magic on so cargoers and a deva goers. Cargo Yamarsana Dunga Go Yamares. Dinganzo Chizun, but the shame goers.
So that's why, we all human beings, one who human being, sentient being, and even the smallest creature
Uktang Chinjel.
who take breath and exhalation, inhalations, who follow these things and want happiness and doesn't want to suffer, and even they need all the time happy. The same.
Rete deva go yorte deve jude chasanji duptu ye meta misoso depend res. Dunge go yo marte dunge jude ya mi mambochi soso so de res. Penangarain res. Include me.
Yeah. And also, many people, they also know they want happiness and they want, they doesn't want pain, they doesn't want sufferings, but they deliberately they don't want the suffering, but out of ignorance, so they already include in the pain and sufferings, like including me.
Ti indi pena tananga jingochon tandochik shebina manzogi lo duga jero lo negative jero ti nganzo jango mars pe che chocho shibu jero lo ya ri jero pena yendena de lobjonji che chi class lo lobjonji na ron ta mi risung khanshe ma do lo ya de pe jang khabo shibu jero.
For example, mostly our people, we don't need to study in the negative things, negative we already know. And the positive side, it's very hard to learn and very hard to achieve in the positive side. And this positive side and negative side, that also deals with the colorfuls, according to the mandalas.
Pena kabo da nabuni nani positive symbol de kareres, and negative symbol de kareres chunzul kunzul kijachti.
And there's two colors, which is black color and the white color. The black color represents as the positive side, and negative color represents as the negative side. And do you know about how it's the white color represents as the positive side, and the black color represents as the negative side? Can you explain? Anyone?
Yeah. Maybe day and night.
Yeah.
Nights are dark and days bright.
Yeah.
Yes. Another one? Anyone?
Yeah. Maybe we naturally think white color is positive.
Yeah.
Pure one.
I think they define each other. I think one can't exist without the other.
One can exit and one can automatically. Yes. Yeah, that's why today depend on re kabu chigla ko chhe nabu jabina ko lamsan jab thures. Re nabu chigla chhe kabu jaboina pe jab khabo yores lada. Re nabu chig manzo chongang chhe zoya joro nabu kabu suna pe so khabo roya. Tingone ro jamlina. Re kabu nabu chig kabu son pe kala khabo de kabu chig nabu suna lamsan kala tang thurwa. What's it? Re ji kiduna. Re kabu kiduna. Re kabu chenjarna kongombo sonare nakbo sonare soddebu shiver. Re nakbo di kabu soychun kala khabarta.
Yeah. And for example, the two fabric colors, one is the color in the white color and one is in the black color, and
the white color to be do as a like a black color is very we can do
easy.
Very easily.
Any color.
We can do that.
We make red and we make black and
like west the like opposite side in the black colors that is very hard to do these things.
We need to black color thing something we want to do. White is quite difficult.
Quite difficult. Yeah.
It's nature things.
Yeah.
Like that our mind also we want to do negative something. Not all 100%. Few, I don't know, is very special person. They are already know something. Is another way. Like me, we normal person. We want to do something negative thing. It's very difficult. Anything's knowledge about and philosophy. Anything's very difficult. If we want to do something negative things, it's naturally very easy. It's I think like my case like that. Maybe something you all something. Also, I'm not talking about you all. Yeah. So this is relative to nature thing, I think, mandala meaning and something like that. Second, tene ta chidan zambuli di nalo la chi terrorist la nge dang tende thone. Manzo dewa dego te nyota mabu shiuji yongo eresta kanjik tene.
And second part, in our world, everybody wants a peaceful life and happier life, but there's some people, they're happening, and they're like a terrorist, and they were acting, they're making trouble to the world.
근데 인도 대장부 말하는 수 조부 펜션 나로래 이나에 총바다 총배바르래 이나에 그 문에게 제는게 다 컴패션라는 트러스트라는 제와라는 데야 직신나 용가부치고 그래서
Not only this case, but also even in our friend, and also like the companions from this side, and also something happenings, making troubles, and this it's what's different genuine condition.
문에게 다 제와죠. 된다면 이체지요로.
And
용가보요 그래서.
and we can't trust whole time to get whether they have a genuine compassion or not. We can't say that.
네. 근데 인도 빼나간 쪽에다 지금 마기 보고를 제가 제주로. 등원의 양답에 제와지 레스 랍초를 했어.
And and we can say that the mothers and then mother have a child and they're like small kids, and the small kid and mother, they have the genuine compassion, and beside the religious issues, we can explain that.
A genuine love and genuine compassion, I think, because today we're doing here. This is called Mandala. Is compassion Mandala, and compassion meaning is, I think, genuine love and genuine trust each other is very important in our daily life. Genuine love. If we want to say something, I love them and I have compassion for them, like a friend, between friend and between two businessmen and between anywhere. Genuine compassion is we don't need to. Today, I do something for him, and we hope tomorrow he will do to me for something good. Is we hope inside. This is not genuine one, because our mothers love the child. She don't think today I do him some things and tomorrow he will do me something. This is not expect or something hope. 제상한주 so 미세 되고 망보직다 지 이체다 되죠 건가지 셈낭네 유해데 마중베이나 아니 지 강예생도 망보지 연구를 했어.
And generally speaking, when we the humans, we need to if we don't have the respect or the genuine trust, if don't have such kind of distrust, then much of the problem, much of the tension, this arises. And Rinpoche already stated that the genuine compassion, that means if you give someone with expectation to get something, and this kind of action, if you follow like this way, this is not a genuine compassion.
Today, Zambuli Dinala Deala Ninjida, Zewadi Kitchen, but Chojik Chagwares.
So to remain or to stay in these walls, and love and compassion is most important topic or crucial to be understood.
아니 초직내 가르쳐고는 수도 뇌박항세에 저러 뇌박항에 저러 어떻게 개체무 차고래서.
And on the second side, and so whatever we do, whatever we did in the life, and to satisfaction, I've done this. This is also important issues.
가르쳐는 아주 뇌바로지 막항배이나 말라 되고 라이들 그 타스크예요 말스. 가리네 가제바도 이나다 아주 고어스.
And we need to make the confined. We need to like it. And we need, if we say, I want this, I want this, I want this, everything we need it, but there must have some limitations. And if I have something this, then I could be enough. And but our minds, our human desire is unlimited. So everything that I need this, that things happen.
Dor duna nganzo semgi shide se jorwa. Semgi shide se ya da semnagi dichi se de samno tangdang chig da understanding chidan chig thola thu de yores.
And to summarize the whole topic, whatever we to need peace and happiness, it all depends on one's own thinking of the mind. Whatever we do and whatever we thought, it depends on one's thinkings.
Tende indu zambala chig tang anzo mangche chig zambuling shide se ya de deba yores. Tambo chig soso shise shide chig yong tene soso ge nami de chimsang tene soso ge nyakor ge lomba tene jakab tene zamling tene chine ta shide yong go ya ne dang da chi resam go dos maybe I think.
And we all people, they need peace. They want to create the environment peaceful and calm, harmonious. Initially, it should be start from oneself, and from oneself to the family, and family to their friends, friends to nation, nation to and out the world. So that's we can create the world peaceful.
Zambuling din nalo la pena chala di yapure sehechik shaya pe kal khores.
So it is very difficult to say, and this world, this thing is the good thing, this thing is the bad thing. We can't say that.
Pena nganzo michila pena chana khala shimshu khares keja tinas.
For example, if you ask the question to someone, what is your best food?
And something say pizza, and something say pasta, something say biryani, and different food. If we say some food is very good, but some people doesn't like that, that means this is not bad. But some people say this food is very bad, oily and something spicy. That they doesn't like, but that means it's not bad. And how we decided which is good and which is bad? Please, anybody say to me?
Yeah.
It's depend of our mind, I think. Yeah. Daily life we just deba chunga dang chik samlo tang dang shembe ina ko karitole ina sus mizi diji yonji che yesa res.
So once we understood the limitation of such things, then this person or that kind of person, that will have peaceful mind, and then we can say that because he understood the limitation. I cannot get this one, and if I this one, he can think, if I get these kind of more things, and it's not so much use for him. So that's also, it depends on his thinking, and that also help him, bringing him more peaceful and calm.
Pena mikashi jushibu yo na ko semba chibu meji dedo. Mikashi ke mebe ina pe chibu chen dedo dinzo ne dan zo semna tudi ores.
For example, in this world there are so many rich people, but mostly they remain in stress, frustration, and tension. But some in the beggar in the street, they remain very happy. They free food and also no tension. That all depends on one's thinking.
Tende indu zambala ko semge samno tangdang di thola chik cheba shibuji yungu yosar resta.
That's why I think this depends on the thinking of one's mind.
Tadanda chik semda dewa yuwa, yamina jingo da dewa yuwa, tende thola chana zo tiwa na yona tiwa chitango nas.
And if you have any questions based with regard to the relation to this
Mind and related to the mandala, then you can ask the question.
I wanted to know the importance or the lesson kind of received from I don't know if it's creating the mandala taking away because you guys created it to destroy it.
There is mandala shangsara, mandala pura shangsana jelani, ta toshi tang saura, and di tola ta ko tis ha ko nyu du sa di kajin porgore is.
Tadi ngani shedan karen do she wena ro. Tanda chida ngazu zambul ta tagin she de ke jo da dewa ye ba shuji re shas. Ane ko ngaran so chik sem nang lo la de passage or attachment say the touch ne yo mares tini dung anan so tong de ngobo dang ju jala dang so so za chen bo zi de kar je ne de la ta bo tem bo me ba ji chön ya che do and the next hours.
And you have raised the very good questions deals with the mandalas, and I really appreciate you. And the question that you have asked, whatever we have belongs in this one's life, and like a beautiful things, many things, you know, and mandala, that also represents as the one. In one sense, it represents as the detachments on the specific things that we have possessed, and one sense, not to be attached like this. And one sense, and detachments, and another, it also represents as impermanence, and it keeps on changing.
This is the mandala jingo de ma shik, jingo de ma tor. The nature kabla ko ning jibu shibudi ma jitamo so chunsu sem ji ma jiba ro dong hang chagduna the next so the kabri go.
So that's why, you know, when you feel something uncomfortable, like a pain, and when it's a beautiful thing, it's like a swipe out, and that kind of feeling
sometimes we need
to be understood, and you need understood how the things going on.
Anyone's questions?
Sometimes in the center of the mandala, there's the Buddha, and sometimes there's a flower. Can you explain to us that why you pick different mandalas for different occasions?
Okay. I think it depends on our time. If we have time, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, something, and we have do the lots of design and very
If I explain, you know, it depends on one's the time. You know, sometimes if we have a much longer time, then we can create the mandala more elaborate ways and more detailed ways to represent. But sometimes when we shortage of time, then we construct the mandala especially, and it's represent like what they have. If we have a time, I mean. For example, you know, if you construct the to draw the Buddha statue or Buddha's image, so it takes longer time. So that's why some way to save the time. So what is the special significance of the specific on the Avalokiteshvara? So we construct his symbolisms.
Yeah, that's why.
Do all mandalas use all the colors?
Mandala chapna ngati tempura tangre velo.
Tam jecha peju gupju mangchwa ta tempura tangras.
The mostly 90% we use the mandala, all the mandala.
I am familiar with the Wheel of Life, and I'm wondering, is there a relationship between the mandala and the Wheel of Life?
Wheel of Life, the Tio, the Sibokolo. Sibokolo, Timo Hagu is a dinner. Sibokolo, mandala, you put a Java.
Yeah, Wheel of Life and mandala is they have connection, but not totally different. Like a school and families, they're different totally, but they have relations. Some kids go to there, something like that. And mandala shows everything, positive things, negative things, everything, every what we exist. They're all some symbol of the mandalas. And the Tanadi Karsa, Sibakolo, Injiton Karsa.
Wheel of Life.
Yeah, Wheel of Life show us the our Buddhist belief or the Dwari Tuglajoro. This is like that. This song was.
And Wheel of Life represents especially is six the realm of humans, how to circle in this cyclic existence. And six the realms, which is God, and human beings, and
demigod,
demigod,
and hunger ghost,
hungry ghost,
and animals,
animal creature.
Those of different realms, they shows us only this thing. This is not meaning of the Buddhas and compassion, something like that. It's relative.
So more specific about
Yes.
rebirth and,
Yes.
Flips.
You described the mandala like a GPS or a maze. Is there a way to read it in terms of a place to start and a place to finish? Can you read it as something to be followed?
Okay, yes.
Very good question.
Yeah. Yeah. If I have other mandala in my iPad, but this is not displayed. Yeah. So, yeah. And maybe if I can say like that is correct, is our center, the destination is this one. This is our destinations. This is Compassion Buddha place. All, if, that doesn't mean this is Buddhist. This means compassion. That means all we people want to do the good person and good human being. That means they need a compassion and genuine love and heart. We want to go there. And mainly people go to this way, right side. But people think very different. Some people like it's not 100% meaning. Like similarly to some people want to green. Green is my favorite color. Something red. So some people come to here. Some people come to here. Destination is center part, and they need compassion and they need wisdom. And some people doesn't meaning some people like and they choose something different. And there's all parts. And some people go like that, and some people come like that. Some people like that kind of. This is I think. Very good example is GPS.
GPS you use all the time.
Sure. It probably is very clear why compassion is on the inside.
Yes. It doesn't mean some mandala is there and we want to go through there. We already told the mandala have 4 different. This old mandala is just show us the symbol. And main mandala is our mind training. And we just practice for the compassion and daily life, how we to do something kind of like that. And I want to say some story. He's Indian master. He said before 1,000 years. And this is not true story, but he said just one. He just Drungjik Zambares.
And I want to tell you a brief story. And one of the Indian masters, they composed the stories. And he composed the one stanza. And now stanza is that the one place, this place grown a throne on the place.
갑디두다 지금 미속에 돌로다 된저 지금 심지행이 빠빠다 꼬아도 되겠어요 그래서 나가면 인데.
And during that time, the people used to make the cloth of the animals, like a cow or animal, like what's it?
빠빠 skin.
Skins, they make the cloth, animal skins.
한거든요, 그런가?
Even there's
shoes and everything.
Blanket and yeah.
죄송. 다섯 탐지 세망이 칸데요나. 세망 강가 까비하게 심징이 빠빠지고 심징 빼 동라만 못 세고 지금 근데 심징이 빠빠지 라고 말해서.
And they have some space of land, and to cover this and the whole the space of land. So and with the animals' skins, so it need to kill all the animals, right? All the animals.
They need many animals.
To get the skin of these animals.
It's very difficult.
So it's very difficult.
So what we have way, another one things. And And if we get small one, that's such something
then it's very hard to cover the old places with the animal skins. So what should we do instead of the animal skins?
So
that's why he thought, to cover the throne place. So he just made the shoes with the animal skin.
Small one.
Old place.
And
that's what if they wear the small the shoes, skinny made the shoes, then he can go anywhere on the throne place.
되게 가르라고 그래서나 찌당기 잠불링 나로라 지금 네거티브 다들에 가살 요래스 심지에 강가라 최대 마지 나라 두자 땅마요 최나라 장부 치고 람나 미 강가 람나 미지직 라네 조마레스.
So that's why this show, in our in the world, there are so many kinds of the people, so many kind of. If we say you should not do like that, you should not do like that, and if we say this thing, some people they don't agree it. So that's why we
딜레 sabla 소소게 셈들 소소 컨트롤 치잖아. 심지 탐지기 소소를 누자 치나요. 소소를 강해 요 말이스.
And so instead of that, so that's why we adopted to make the shoes by that can you wear one set, then we can go anywhere and nothing happen like from outside.
This is a similar control 치당 걸
And this is one of the topics to control our own mind.
Okay, anyone's question?
So when you introduce yourself, you mentioned the name Rinpoche.
Yes.
And what is your connection with this teacher, Rinpoche?
Oh, okay. I think you know about the Rinpoche, right? Okay. My connection is Musa. Musa Rinpoche is 10 Garden Tiba. You know about Garden Tiba? Okay, I think he explains. Quite short one. Okay.
And
he knows about
Rinpoche is the title of the title in the monastery, like especially High Lama, and the Ganden throne holder is one of the top in the Gelug lineage in the monastery, in Tibetan monastery. There are 4 sects. Gelug, Nyingma, Sakyaka, Gelug is one of the sect, and the Gelug has the Ganden throne holder, which is highest of the Gelug order. So Rinpoche and the Musa Rinpoche, and he is the 10th Ganden throne holder. Now is Ganden throne holder 103, and he is the 10th Ganden throne holder. And he's during that his life, and he passed away. And after the passed away life, then reincarnate the lamas, the reincarnate true good happened. Now this is the 6th Musa Rinpoche. That's the title Rinpoche as actually the term Rinpoche, it means very precious one. According to the explanation and the terms translated into English, very precious one. That's in Tibetan, there's some very high lama where like they have a title like Rinpoche.
Thank you. Okay, yeah.
You said you studied in South India,
Yeah.
philosophy.
Yeah.
Whose philosophy did you study?
In South India, let me explain you, right? South India, I study in the Buddhist philosophy.
Yeah.
Buddhist philosophy. In South India, in Karnataka state, is one of the big states in South India. And in this state, there are so many Tibetan settlements. One of the most popular Tibetan settlements in South India. And the monastery re-established in South India under the leadership of His Holiness Dalai Lama, with support from many Western or some Asian also supported for the monastery. Then the Tibetan, they preserve their own culture, tradition, and the learning center in the Buddhist philosophy in South India. At the age of 9, I went to South India to study on Buddhist philosophy, and I spent mostly life in there.
Okay, then I think my time is off, and I'm very happy to get this opportunity, and thank you very much listening fully.
Destroying the mandala that represent as impermanence of our lives, because and also it represents as the detachment toward the beautiful things. We should not attach it, and we through naturally our life is constantly changing, day by day, minute by minute, second by second. It keeps on changing, and it doesn't remain as the same like a whole years. It's on changing. That's why to familiar with these things, that's why we destroy it. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is closing ceremony. I would like to welcome all the faith school students on this closing ceremony, and the monks from Drepung Loseling Monastery. Group name is called Mystical Arts of Tibet. And today, before we closing ceremonies, we have already done the consecrations. Before consecration, which has to be done quite earlier, so which has already been done. During the consecrations, all the deities of our Lokiteshvaras, it was already presented here. It's invisible in form, and then our Lokitesh. Let me explain briefly account of the mandalas, and that actually we have last night we present the mandala symbolism of the mandala has already been declared in the prayer hall, one of the hall in the downside, and mandala is one of the sect, and according to the Buddhist traditions, and mandala that represents many symbols. Each of the mandala has different symbols. According to the Sanskrit, it's called like taking the essence in our daily lives, whatever we need, and whatever in the positive thought, and in another level that is explained as the circle and surrounding, and which is also another level which can explanations, and all this the consecration that's already been done, and so now we're going to the closing the ceremonies on this special on this mandalas. And before we closing ceremonies, I would like to thank you all the faith school students and faculty members, teachers, and they gave very good hospitality and welcome reception. We are really happy to be here and to show our one of the magnificent culture that has been very long history and in Tibetan that we have representing to in these schools. And schools children very interesting, and mostly even the small children, they raise very good questions, and unbelievable question they question asked, and I really appreciate, and we're really happy to be here and to show this our magnificent programs in this the long history schools, which has already been 150 years. I think this is very good, and normally I would like to explain why we bring this mandala construction, the program here in these West countries. Actually, we have three main programs, main ambitions. I mean, first one is to promote the world peace and contributions, or bringing world peace to the world, because in the world and there are happening lots of distractions and the lots of thinkings like the bad things happen in our daily life, right? So that's why through the mandala construction and also the promoting peace and harmonies, the mandala that it really means to bring peace and harmony in one's daily life. And second ambitions, like Tibet is one nation, and in the one hand they don't have free countries, don't have freedoms, And so that's why, and through the Tibet, we preserve the Tibetan culture and traditions in exile government in India, and many, not only India, many Western in America also support for the Tibetan cause. And so many Tibetans, they settle in different part of the America. They also have the Tibetan culture, and also, so that's why second purpose is. And third one, as a Buddhist and as the monks from the Drepung Loseling Monastery, they settle in the South India Monastery. And with this community, we have more than 3,000 monks there. And for the well-being and for the education purpose, so we are presenting this culture to bring this rich culture in the Western and America, many parts. So that's why we are here. Came here mainly for this main purpose. The main purpose is like to bringing peace and harmony in our world. So we are very happy, and also I would like to thank the who hosting this Mandala program here in the Faith Schools. The organizer's name is Philip Montgomery and Fiona Cars, and thank you so much for bringing this. And before we started the programs, we have a small contributions, a small presentation to offer Philip Montgomery and Fiona Cars. Can you please come on the stage to and after that, and we after among the recitation finished, then we will distribute the sand to each and every student. This sand you can keep as a souvenir in your home, and also you can keep as the it's also protect from the obstacle and hindrance from the outside, and that the blessed sand will be distributed each and every student. Then you can make a line from this row, and our Rinpoche, and he will give from this way, and so you can come on this way. Okay, thank you so much.
Om
Thank you so much. And during our monks, they recited the prayer like calls, invoking the deity that has already done, and also the praising the Buddhas. And that's kind of prayer that included the to obstruct or to remove in the natural disaster like earthquake and the flood that already is not to happen in our world. That kind of prayer is included in. So that's when they're reciting these kind of mantras, and especially like the mantra recited, the Om Mani Padme Hum is a special mantra of Avalokiteshvara that represents to generating kindness and love and compassion in our day-to-day life. And the love and compassion is the basic things. Without this and lots of troubles and the many bad things happen in our world. So this kind of love and compassion we should be generate in our day-to-day life. So this is the main things. So that has already been done, completed. And thank you so much. So now you can make a queue and come on this way, and we will distribute the sand. Okay. The reason for mandala that we are creating for in the many university, college, and that's the mainly reason for the promote peace and harmony in the world is our first ambition, and second as to make familiar to know the world that Tibet as a one nation, and we are for the Tibet has a rich culture to promote the Tibetan culture and tradition that we possess still remain in the Indias, and mostly they're pursuing the culture presenting to the world. And third one is our monastery in the Drepung Loseling Monastery, which is situated in South India. It's so as a monastery, we have more than 3,000 monks, and to support this monastery for the younger students, for the education purpose, on the three basic purpose that we construct the mandalas. The mainly thing is to promote the world peace by constructing, by showing the Tibetan culture of the mandala to the world. And I'm here in this faith schools, and the school is very wonderful and very clean environments, and students of this school. Students and children of this specific faith school is very kind, and I think this all happened for the kind teachers and the faculty members, and whatever they need to the students they gave. And mostly students they ask the questions about the mandala, and not only the mandalas for the spiritual thought. They are very sharp mind, and it was really amazing. And I was really glad to be here, and actually this is our first time, and also they are also for the first time to have this wonderful mandalas, and I hope we can get a better next time also the chance to construct the mandala, not on this mandala, many kind of mandala, so we can construct the more mandala in this faith schools, and the environment and the children also very good. I think that will help to the students, and not only the students, but also all the people who have gathered here.